They argue, but they love each other very much. David knows that Ting Ting is the most important person in his life. She is the one that makes all great things possible.
If you want the yellow croaker to stay yellow, then at night.
Brother Jia's peer in the industry is here to visit. She is the star of Hangzhou cuisine, and the head chef of Jiangnani, Tuzi. She welcomed her friend with noodles, cooking a bowl of yellow croaker noodles in Jiangnan style. This is the simple exchange between two giants in the culinary world.
The yellow croaker noodles are here.
Did you use fish sauce from a local brand?
I just bought it from the market.
As a gift back. Brother Jia also used local ingredients to make a special dish.
Our local peer's crayfish. I am a little crayfish.
In this battle, the two culinary experts silently compete amidst laughter. Those innocent audiences can't help but feel hungry as they watch. Brother Jia, who has lived in other places and tasted food from all over the world, only cooks with local seafood after opening his restaurant in his middle age. This is the taste from his childhood. For him, Xiamen's ocean is like his own treasure trove. He knows which seafood is caught during which month, even down to the day. That's why his restaurant doesn't have a set menu. Because the seafood is different every day, he is truly living next to and off the ocean.
Roast a bit more seaweed.
Why did he return to Xiamen after his 40s? Because Xiamen has his familiar friends, the ocean, seafood, and seaweed.
This seaweed is from
Jinhai.
From Jinhai?
the seaweed. It should be the best seaweed alongside China's coastline.
The seaweed that is only available during October of the lunar calendar is one of Brother Jia's points of pride.
This is local crayfish.
This is called soy sauce seafood.
Right, this is from the local Xiamen.
Soy sauce seafood is a traditional style of the fishermen in Old Xiamen. The fishermen didn't have many spices on their boats. Freshly caught fish with a bit of soy sauce is already delicious.
This giant tiger prawn dish is made from fresh caught prawns.
I think marinated raw prawns
Can completely bring out the natural flavor of the shrimp. I don't think that it loses to even Japanese sashimi.
Brother Jia would proudly introduce every dish served with full confidence of the local seafood.
Try it with your chopsticks. This is Xiamen's hot sauce.
Xiamen people like this taste.
You can't buy it elsewhere. The old Xiamen canned food factory specializes in this.
But it was a government-owned company and is now closed.
Afterwards, there was a group of the old employees who still make and sell the sauce.
Whom do they sell it to? The oyster omelets at Lianhua are made with this.
For a lot of local and popular restaurants in Xiamen.
This hot sauce is one of Xiamen's oldest products.
Sometimes, your hometown is the taste of your childhood. After tasted many top-ranking specialties, Brother Jia still loves the original flavors from his memories the most.
Let's try the steering move from earlier.
Wu Lei is at the sailing center where his adrenaline spikes to personally experience the excitement of the sea.
Use your foot to hook it. Use my foot. Let's let Wu Lei do it. It feels like I'm falling.
Right now, your butt might be right on the water.
But you can easily fall this way. It's just I'm laying flat. Just your thighs are on the edge of the boat when you're sitting low. Right, my butt is. Your butt is hanging over. It's touching the water. If we were on the ocean, you would be touching the water. What does that feel like?
Super cold.
Super, super cold. Like that. Okay, hold the rope and try it. Are there sharks in this strait?
No, but there are dolphins.
Dolphins?
This bay has dolphins.
Really?
Yes. We see them once or twice every week.
Do dolphins bite people?
They don't.
Okay, let's go. I am a man from One Piece.
Like Capricorn that he is, Wu Lei carefully eliminated each danger, even the dolphins. He was a bit scared, but falling in the water sparked Wu Lei's will to fight. He wanted to battle the ship for another 300 rounds.
It's fine. I'm a man. Every man should have experienced it.
On the shore, the old man who can walk on water returns with his bounty. Xiamen is surrounded by the ocean, and everyone travels between the islands during their work commute. Ships are the everyday tool of transportation. When we go to work, we move from the 3rd ring to the 4th ring road. When people in Xiamen go to work, they enjoy the beautiful ocean and sky. David's family is taking a ship to buy sweet potatoes on another island. They're just buying sweet potatoes, but it's as if they're on a cruise vacation.
Look at what the aunties are doing.
Go take a look.
Auntie, are you harvesting sweet potatoes?
As a child that grew up on the sand, Amy goes straight into play when she sees sand and dirt. Ting Ting, who's already used to this, only requires Amy
not to eat the dirt.
We can put Amy here.
She really likes playing in the dirt. Look, she's already having a lot of fun here. The ones here are those of good quality, right?
Right, the good ones.
Quite good ones. When she's talking, I can translate if you don't understand.
Okay.
She said to pick a small bag as a gift. What is this?
What is this?
David likes to use local ingredients to brew beer. This time, he is especially interested in the famous local sweet potatoes, and wants to create a new beer fit for winter.
Are those in the bag big ones or small?
You are as heavy as one bag of potatoes. You also cost 25 yuan, right?
Thank you. Thank you all. Say goodbye to this auntie and everyone. Bye-bye. We're leaving now, thank you all.
In reality, they've had a tough year. Ting Ting lost one of her important and steady sources of income. All their savings went into the brewery and restaurant. And they have 3 children, without even realizing their youth has passed. The reality of being responsible for many others comes in a second. But every time she walks on the beach with her family, it feels like this is the life she wants. Filled with the scent of the ocean. The pier is one of the liveliest places on the coast. This is the prep kitchen of a seaside city. Wu Lei is going to receive the boat with Brother Jia at the pier, and will experience the most traditional culture of the pier.
What happened to your throat today?
I lost my voice.
How did that happen? How did you lose your voice?
I was so busy, unloading all day.
You were unloading all day?
Right.
So tiring. Brother Jia, do you want something to protect your voice?
It's fine.
Thanks to the digital age, the ship's captain will message Brother Jia if there's a good catch. Brother Jia already has plans for the seafood when it's still in the ocean.
This is a conch.
That big?
Some are even bigger.
Is it totally edible?
Yes.
Xiamen is at the intersection of the East and South China Seas. The Kuroshio Current also passes through. It has an extremely large variety of seafood, just like us. Wu Lei also kept asking questions like, what is this? And why is this fish so big?
A big crab.
If it pinches you, your finger might fall off. I'm afraid that it'll pinch me. Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs. Are you okay? You stepped on my brother. Does it move the goods up?
Yes. It will lift the cargo up.
Mantis shrimp. The thorns are really sharp. This is awesome.
This is an ornate rock lobster from Taiwan. The one Wulei is holding weighs more than 3.5 kilograms. It's an achievement for a boat to even catch one. This boat is really lucky and caught 4.
Will it suck on you? I'll just touch it quickly. That feeling. Let me feel.
The fishing boat goes out to sea for over 10 days each time. Each net full of catch is kept in the ice boxes and stacked up like drawers. At the pier, the fresh seafood gets unloaded the first. The captain keeps urging everyone sternly. In the busy crowd, everyone is working hard to make their living. 10 years ago, Brother Jia was also fighting for fish in the crowd.
Let's go.
There were a lot of aunties, young guys, and uncles there. They were discussing something, but I couldn't understand. At that moment, I understood what life at the pier was like. It was a really wonderful moment, because this felt like real life.
There's a saying in Fujianese dialect that means, the heavens bless sincere people. Brother Jia says that being sincere is not being dumb, but being the bird that flies first and keeps on flying. The heavens will reward those who work hard. This is why 30% of success is luck, and the other 70% is hard work.
We're going to go buy something, and then we'll go back.
When they opened the first bar in Shapawai in 2013, this area was still an old pier, filled with elderly residents. David and Ting Ting were attracted to the rich cultural and people heritage of Shapawai, and thus decided to stay.
Please add in the intestines for me. The cooked intestines.
He sang a children's song, right?
His Chinese is really good.
He was born and grew up here.
Hey. I haven't seen you in so long.
On their way back from shopping, them stopped at the old location of their bar to visit their previous neighbors. Back then, the aunties saw David wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning to brew beer. They brought food for him every day so that he wouldn't be hungry. Even though they didn't speak the same language, they still used body language to build a close relationship.
It's great that Auntie just happened to be here today.
Where do you live now?
We all live together. Ting Ting, her older sister, younger brother, mom, and dad, all together. All together? With me, right? I'm very fat now.
Very fat.
You gave us gifts again. You give us gifts every time.
It was great seeing you all.
Look, this used to be our bar. We're leaving now. Bye, Auntie.
Take care.
Okay.
They're still here too?
Yes, still here.
They left and kept greeting people along the way. The 2 young people from out of town found their home in this tourist city.
They're very nice. When I was there, I almost cried. They are my favorite people in Chapawai.
Because the auntie treats him. She gave you things again just now, right? He took another bag. Every time she gives him something, he naturally accepts it. He doesn't try to decline, he always takes it.
I've told her a lot of times, a few hundred times, that I don't want anything. But I don't play that game anymore.
One of the beers we created before told the story of the auntie and her husband. Both of them are locals. One of them lived at Shapawai and one at Shapatu. When he married her, he came from Shapawai with a sedan chair, right? They carried her in the sedan chair from Shapatu to Shapawai. She married into Shapawai. We made 2 different beers, one was called Shapatu and the other Shapawai. Just like here. There are those 2 places in real life.
Amy and Alec both have a quilt from the auntie.
She made them. She gifted them to us when they were born. Every time we give birth, we always bring the baby over to visit her. But sometimes she's not there. She used to not be there often. So today was great timing that she welcomed us at the door.
After coming here, we really fell in love with Chapawai. We met a lot of different and interesting people. They're not very strong or powerful people, but they have their own stories.
I see you. We're going to watch Gaojia * opera today.
There is a Gaojia opera performance in Chapawai today. Brother Jia brought tickets for the entire family.
Hold my hand.
When he's out at sea, Brother Jia says he's like a child in his cradle, in front of his wife and children. He's a husband and father, learning how to be gentle like the sea. The city is expanding. The pier and seafood market are relocating further away. The Dan people * are moving off the water, but the people are still deep connected to the sea. And the memories and taste from childhood won't change. Brother Jia is still stubbornly serving local seafood only. Staying steadfast and not changing is his way of welcoming the incessant future. Chapawai didn't hold the Wangchuan ceremony this year, but Zhongshan did. In the morning, the Wangchuan boat paraded through the town. In the evening, the boat was burned for good luck. Tens of thousands of people went there. Maybe everyone needs a bit of luck. We are all looking for our own happiness.
I was born on Dalanjiu and work in Xiamen. I also retired on Dalanjiu.
When I visited Xiamen this time, I felt its special charisma. The culture is quite interesting and well worth everyone's time to learn about. I saw Xiamen in a new light, and I truly, genuinely want to visit here again. Xiamen might not be a very exciting city, but it's a city where daily life is very good. It's very convenient to live in this city. It's so beautiful and very nice.
At the brewery, David's sweet potato beer is stored and ready for the deliciousness after months of brewing.
You succeed when you work hard is a motto of the Hokkien people. You rest so you can work harder and fight harder.
The weather clears up, and Brother Jia can finally go fishing at sea.
Fishing is my way of relaxing. I've lived in a lot of places, but didn't feel like I belonged there. Xiamen is my home.
At the entrance of the number 8 market, Li Xiaosheng is standing at the same spot, dressed in all white, selling sauté noodles which have been sold for the past 40 years. During the class at Sanwachu, Ting Ting's twin sister, Yuan Yuan, is teaching Hokkien traditions and culture to the children. During our shooting at Xiamen, we ate seaworm jelly, oyster omelets, and sauté noodles. The food in Xiamen is full of the taste of the sea. We went deep into the ocean, saw numerous big fish, and met many interesting individuals. When the world is too stressful, the people that live here will look towards the ocean. The ocean nurtures all life, but never limits it. And so the people here are like the ocean, living at their own pace. With their small but beautiful lives, they are like the tide, slow, persistent, and full of strength.
The ocean in my heart is the ocean at home.